Good day, viewers, and welcome to this week's episode of Erongo Talk. I'm, of course, Precious Nitanapo, your host and presenter. And yesterday's episode is in Swakopmund. We visited in Wolfish Bay a little too long, so I'm glad the show is back in my hands again. So today we have quite an interesting segment coming up. Of course, we know the coastal town of Swakopmund, City of Adventure, has a lot of events happening. So we'll tap a little bit into the events that are happening in the coastal towns today. We also will have a look at our bi-weekly sports update. That was the Dolphins against Rio Falcons over the weekend. I'm not going to say much, but please stick around for the rest of the show.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandaagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nagolo.
I am your host Frida Molatu.
I'm your host Shalin Johannes.
Sit gerust terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi. Dit is 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
And in today's news, we have a look at some of the upcoming events happening within your coastal towns. And up first, we have a look at the Rotary Talks. Britt Clews and Sonia Fraser unveil their project, empowering Namibia's Swakopmund Street community. The event is set to take place on Tuesday, May 14th, 2024 at around 8 o'clock at the Deutsches Haus Hotel in Swakopmund. Members in attendance are kindly requested to consider bringing men's second-hand clothes, toiletries, or cash to support. I think that will definitely be an interesting one to attend. And for those of you who are planning, please gather some donations for this special project. And further into the month, the town of Swakopmund will be hosting the Special Olympics. The Special Olympics announced that the Namibian National Games will be taking place in the coastal town of Swakopmund this year. The event is set to take place at the Venita Sports Stadium. Now, this special games, of course, is not your average Olympics, but rather interesting games such as floorball, football, as well as some athletic sports. So we do hope that you guys show up in numbers, and let's go see what this event is all about. Up next, we also have the Can Walk 2024. Now, the Cancer Association of Swakopmund will be hosting this year's National Cancer Walk on Saturday. That is to take place on the 1st of June 2024. Now, this walk is proudly powered by Pathcare Namibia in Swakopmund. And if you're interested in joining the walk, tickets are available at the Cancer Association of Namibia, the Erongo office. Alternatively, you can give them a call that is on 064 461 271 or send them an email to erongo1@can.org.na. Now, the walk will start at the MTC Dome. Not so sure where it will end off, but it's going to be quite an interesting one. Well, that does bring us to the end of today's news segment. We are seated right here at Mug and Bean at Plaza Meer. So now that we have the news out of the way, I'm going to grab a cup of coffee, but please stick around as we have much more coming up.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. It causes unplanned power outages, leads to public safety hazards, exposes wires that can cause injury or death, and increases electricity tariffs. So let's work together to stop copper cable theft. Report suspicious activity to 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373. Erongo Red. Power to the people.
While I wait on my coffee to arrive, let us have a look into our sports news segment. Over the weekend, we covered the Dolphins versus Rio Falcons game that took place in Sokopmund, Tamariskia. Of course, this was an Etienne Kutsia Cup in honor of the late coach and the members of the Rio Falcons team that passed away. So this was definitely an interesting match. The score was stretching. Unfortunately, Simone Storm Dolphins lost 12-42 against Rio Falcons, but let's have a look at these highlights.
Aan die kant van Rio Falcons. En die bal kom hier agter uit en daar gaan Rio Falcons dryf bitter sterk daar na vore. Hulle is etlike meters daar van die doellyn van Dolphins. Die bal kom agter toe uit en daar kry lekker lig agterheen af en daar trek Rio Falcons en daar gaan hulle vorentoe. Bal is beskikbaar, bal kry lekker lig hier agter en daar trek Rio Falcons. Skeieregter blaas hard op sy fluitjie en roep hulle terug. Etlike 2 meter af van die doelgebied. Skeieregter sê manne, julle moet uitrol. En dan word vinnig getik daar en die bal word vinnig daar aangegee en daar gaan Rio Falcons verdedigend, maar Dolphins het nog steeds die bal in besit. Dolphins gee die bal agter toe. En die bal kry sommer lekker lig, soos die manne beloof het. So is dit. Bal word vorentoe geskop en daar die bams van 'n rugbybal en daar gaan Dolphins oor. Kyk wat maak hulle. En dis tussen die pale deur en is nog 2 punte vir Dolphins. En Rio Falcons het nog steeds beheer van die bal. Etlike meters af van die doellyn van Dolphins. Skeieregter blaas daar hard op sy fluitjie. En Rio Falcons stuk vinnig daar en dan gaan hulle oor. Dit is pragtig gedoen aan die kant van Rio Falcons. Dolphins ingesit. Opgetel daar so deur die nommer 8 van Dolphins. Maar ek dink dit was 'n bitter goeie plan nie. Die Dolphins wat die bal hier so etlik hier teen die kantlyn bitter goed gedoen aan die kant van. Hulle hou die bal bitter goed lewendig. En die bal gaan agtertoe uit en daar etlike meters van die doellyn af. Dolphins hou hulle mooi op. Die bal is daar beskikbaar. En daar word die bal uitgegooi en daar gaan Rio Falcons oor. En hulle sit nog punt op. En Rio Falcons met 21 punte. En hier kom Rio Falcons met 'n tegenaanval. Falcons nog steeds beheer van die bal en gee hom daar vir 'n gevaarlike agterlyn en daar word klein en daar trek Rio Falcons, daar trek hy. Dis die kruisverdediger wat hom kry, maar hy gee die bal uit. En daar kry hulle hom en as kaptein Cameron wel gedaan, Rio Falcons. Gou daar. Gou. Dolphins hou die bal daar. Dolphins hou die bal. Bitter goeie skram daar aan die kant van Dolphins. En hier kom die bal agtertoe. En die manne gaan daar deur 'n halfgaping en is deur. En dan plant hom. Falcons gaan hom tik en hulle gee hom hier vir die groot manne en die bal word daar mooi opgesit. Maar die bal is beskikbaar daar. En die bal kom uit daar aan die kant van Rio Falcons en 'n klein fopper gee, maar daar word 'n onderskepping waargeneem. En daar trek Dolphins. Ons wat die geleentheid het om die bal hier by die lyn staan in te sit. Vorige lyn staan het nie so goed verloop nie. Bitter goed daar opgegaan daar aan die kant van Dolphins. Die bal is beskikbaar hier agter. En daar word onderskep so byna as die onderskepping het onderskepping plaasgevind daar. Gaping oop en daar trek Rio Falcons. Ongelukkig verloor hulle die bal. En daar is 'n verdediging of hulle gaan op die klein kantjie om. Nog steeds te kort. Hulle probeer, maar Dolphins hou hulle mooi op. En die bal kry lekker lig hier agter. En daar kom hulle, daar gaan hulle oor. Skeieregter sê en daar val hulle aan. Daar val hulle aan en er word bitter goed aangehardloop aan die kant van Rio Falcons. En dan verdediging wel gedaan. Hulle gaan die bal hier by hulle voorspelers hou. En ja. En daar hier agtertoe lig jy en Falcons gaan die skop, hulle gaan hardloop. En dis Falcons klop eerste verdediger. Kom nie verby die tweede ene nie. Dolphins en dan word afgetrap. Slottrap daar af. Jammer, sê die skeieregter, jy het heeltemal oorgekom. En daar speel Rio Falcons vinnig. En die mooi en dis mooi loop hier aan die kant van Rio Falcons en dan gaan hulle. En so blitskrieg gehad het. En kom ons kyk hierso. Ja nee, die skrim is daar maar bitter goed gedoen daar aan die kant van Rio Falcons. En hulle hou die bal lank genoeg en daar trek Rio Falcons. Daar trek hulle en daar trek hy.
Ek kan net sê die passie van Falcons was uitmunt en dis hoe ek vir Falcons geken het. Die hardloop rugby en as hulle begin hardloop dan wil hulle nie gekeer word nie. Ja.
Kyk Rowan, dit was 'n baie aanskoulike wedstryd. 'n Bietjie julle het in die vaste fasette het die Dolphins bitter goed gedoen. Skrimwerk was bitter goed. Lynstaan het julle bietjie beroof van Rio Falcons. So daai basiese vaardighede by julle word baie goed nou vasgelê.
Ja, nee, ons is nog besig om te en hy vassit. Ons het altyd meeste ons lens in scrims verloor en die span besig om te vorm en hulle kom die strukture kom in plek stadig maar seker, maar ek glo oor die seisoen beter raak en in 2025 dis ons daar definitief, maar dit raak beter.
Rowan net 'n kleintjie, sê vir my, was daar water in die beker wat die manne begin het?
Ja, daar was Sprite in gewees, gelukkig. Hulle het eintlik vonkelwyn gesoek, maar jy weet hulle moet speel.
Ja. En soos Rowan moes sê, daar was water daarin en hulle het water geniet. Hy sê nou Sprite, maar ek dink meestal hulle was water. Ek dink jy man kan met Sprite rugby gaan speel, of het jy al ooit met Sprite rugby gespeel? Ek glo nie.
Ek en Dogard.
Hy een van sy vorige maatjies het gespeel, maar ek kan vir julle vandag sê, die wedstryd was in 'n goeie gedoen, die rugby het gewen. En wanneer rugby wen, dan laat dit 'n ou se hart lekker warm klop. Natuurlik, hierdie trofee is 'n iets ekstra vir almal. So hiervan verder glo ek as Dolphins aan die kant gespeel sal hulle weer wil terugbring. So alle sterkte met Dolphins en met almal en ons hoop om binnekort weer met julle almal te gesels.
And with that, we've come to the end of our sports news segment. Of course, if you would still like to have a look at this game, if you missed it, if you were not present at the Tamarisca Sports Stadium, our highlights of this game will show on DSTV, that is DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. Alternatively, you can have a look at our Facebook page for all of the highlights that we captured along the way, or visit our online channel that is oneup2.com. Until next time, it's goodbye, because we still have more coming up.
Hello? I'd like to report a possible case of copper cable theft.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. Call 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373 to report suspicious activity. Erongo Red, power to the people.
On the 24th of November 2024, all prepaid meters will be affected by the TID rollover. TID stands for Token Identifier. All prepaid meters have a TID that identifies when prepaid electricity was purchased. It ensures that tokens cannot be used more than once. On the 24th of November 2024, the TID life cycle of all prepaid meters will expire. As a result, the TID value on all prepaid meters will roll over to 0. To be able to recharge your electricity after TID rollover, you must ensure that you update your meter before the 24th of November 2024. There are 2 ways to update your meter. 1. An Erongo Red employee or appointed contractor with an identification card will update your meter for you. A detailed schedule of when Erongo Red will conduct meter updates in your area will be shared on all media platforms. 2. You can update your meter yourself. Visit or call any Erongo Red office for assistance. To check if your meter is updated, enter #005# on the keypad. A code will appear on the screen to indicate your meter status. Remember, you must ensure that your meter is updated before the 24th of November 2024 for uninterrupted vending. For more information, visit any Erongo Red office or call us toll-free on 96000. Erongo Red, power to the people.
Bay Private School. This year we are 9 years old and we have recently relocated to this new premises with our brand new school. We're a double medium school, so we go from grade R to grade 10. Next year our grade 9 and 10s will go to 11 and 12, and in the end we will thus be a school that goes up to grade 12. We follow the CAPS syllabus. For those who doesn't know what that is, it's the South African syllabus under the auspices of IMPAC. We're a standalone school, so it's not homeschooling. We have 10 teachers and we offer subjects ranging from, of course, the languages, maths, science, and then we have technology, creative arts, and we at this stage at 50 kids in the school. So what is very important to realize is that gives us the chance to give individual attention to each and every kid. What is also very interesting is that we have a CAMI system. It is a computer system linking to the content of what is taught in the classroom. So what the kids learn in class, they go out and they practice on the CAMI computer system. And we are very excited to be telling you that we are busy building a paddle tennis court. I believe it would be the second one in Namibia. It's all the craze in the world right now, the combination between squash and tennis. It will be open for the public, holiday makers, but first and most of all for the school kids. And we will have an indoor soccer area. And then new development is a coffee shop that we are going to build where people can come and have coffee. They don't even have to have kids in the school. They can just come and enjoy a cup of coffee. But of course it will be to the benefit of all the kids, the teachers, the parents, and it will just be a very nice environment to enjoy and relax. We relocated from our previous premises that was at Tulangeni Gardens. It is a little bit out of town there in the desert. It is a combination between our school buildings and there's a garden project where we employ people from the town where they work in the gardens and produce farm fresh vegetables and flowers and everything, and so that's going to be reused now, and it's going to be a vocational college where we teach people about agriculture or farming and developing how to plant flowers and look after that, cultivating, that's the word I'm looking for, cultivation, education, and we're very excited about that because that is now going to be an extension of our school, and it's going to focus on adult training, so we're excited about that.
When can we expect this to kick off?
It's only in the planning phase now. I would say probably nearer to the end of the year, starting or early next year,
Okay, so since it will be linking with the school, will the school perhaps then introduce sort of like an agriculture subject if there isn't already one?
So that can be because our grade 10, 11 and 12 now need to choose subjects, and if there is an interest in agriculture, I'm sure we will be able to provide the necessary education regarding that.
What are the requirements for individuals that would like to be part of the agriculture project?
So I am not sure at this stage because it's in the planning phase. I think that is all the things that needs to be worked out while we're doing the planning to start the vocational college.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
And with that, we've come to the end of our news episode of today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, of course, if you want to catch up to all of our news segments and our news items that we've discussed today, or in any other show, or what's happening in Erongo, you can have a look at our Facebook page and as well as our website. Now, that is www.erongo.com.na. Alternatively, you can also have a look at our DSTV channel, that is channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. We bring you the news, the weather and so much more each and every week. Stay tuned.